Hey everybody, this is a really quick demo of how to create static mesh in Unreal Engine 5. So this is a third-person template with a start position right here. I've removed all the excess geometry so we can start from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to the left underneath the third-person map folder. Right now we're in selection mode. So we're going to select that. And we are going to go down here to modeling. Notice you have multiple selections here. Landscape brush, foliage, mesh paint. We're going to choose modeling here to create static meshes. And then once you select that, you see you have these multiple options here. You have a lot of primitive shapes to help you out. You've got the box, cylinder, torus, sphere, and cone, arrow. Those are pretty much all that we're going to use for the next projects in class. Then later we'll get into some details on the rest, but the idea is to be as simple as possible right here at the beginning. So we're going to select on our box. You can see if you hover out on the screen, there's now a box connected to our pointer. We're going to click once and we can move this into whatever position we want. So we can move it right underneath our player start. And then we're going to hit either enter or accept. And you can see in here, you can change the shape or the translation and the scale if you want. But we're going to hit accept. And you see we have basically a 1 meter by 1 meter box. And if we hit play, we are now standing on our little box. We've created a level. This is awesome. So now that we can select that, we could just hold Alt and start duplicating these boxes like we did for the Minecraft assignment. Hold Shift select, we can select multiple, but now we have this static mesh that is editable. So up here on the right corner, you have here in the center top of the screen, you can see select objects, translate objects, rotate objects, or scale objects. So you can choose any of those. We are going to show once you select each one of these, if you're on rotate, you can see you now can rotate that cube. You can translate it and you can also scale it. So if we wanted to make this a bigger pad for the player to play on, to start, we can just scale it right out. Hit play again. You can see now we have a larger play space. So pretty straightforward. That, I'm gonna escape here. Let's grab a cylinder. We'll place that in the scene. Hit accept, just to show you some of the other shapes. Here's a cone. I like how it rotates based on what it's standing on. Place down our cone. Cone of shame. Got a cylinder. And a torus, if you ever need a wheel, place that down. And then we also have an arrow. Kind of looks like a tree, but it's kind of long. The arrow legitimately is good if you need to create an arrow. Play again. You can see how you have all these unique objects to play in. The cool thing with blocking out levels with just these starter shapes, let's hold down Alt, is that you can now create ramps and different kind of gameplay with that. So here, let's ramp up. Hold down Alt. Let's duplicate this mesh. Ramp up to this platform. And then it's nice if you want to quickly create some walls to wall the player in. Let's turn that to 90 degrees. Bada bing, bada boom. All over here. All over there. You can see for blockout purposes, there's just a lot you can do just with these primitive shapes. Basically like playing like with wooden blocks in your basement when you're a kid. Only in 3D. Some funnel the player in. Now when we hit start, you can see we have this starting point, a ramp going up, and you can see how quickly you can build out levels. This obviously took me 1 minute. You could do it a lot faster. So there it is. If you are one of my students or not, let me know if you have any questions. And that is how to set up basic static mesh primitive objects in Unreal Engine 5. Next time, we will go over how to edit the vertices, faces, and how to do a little bit more modeling with these static objects.